Right. Hey, 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 how are you? I am Wanza Leftwich, and this is the Courageous Believers broadcast. It is so good to see you today. Listen, if you have not followed or subscribed here on YouTube or Facebook, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification so that you can know when I am live. If you're on Facebook, once this live is over, turn on the notifications, or you can just stay right here on Wanza T. Leftwich and follow my page. It is so good to see you. Good morning, good day to you, whatever time of day you are watching. I'm so excited. If you are watching on YouTube, this is simulcast at the same time to Facebook. So if you hear me saying hello, or if you're on YouTube with me live, I'll probably shout out some names, right? But hey, so good morning, good day to you, Shaquelle, and everyone that's coming in. Do me a favor, share this if you can. We're just going to be a few minutes. I'm actually in the middle of a class today, but I got a little break. So I want to talk about today. I want to talk about you're worth every change you need to make. You are worth every change you need to make. And if this is your first time watching me, this is the Courageous Believers broadcast where we talk about faith, we talk about finances, we talk about building your businesses. Good morning, Ashley. We talk about putting God in the midst of our business and in our life and in our world in general. Hey, Martin. And so we help you use your God given talents, gifts, and abilities to increase your income, eradicate your debt if you have any, right? And fulfill your God given assignment. So, really, really quick today, I just want to encourage you. Hey, Oprah, I just want to encourage you that you are worth the change. You are worth every change that you need to make. Yesterday, we talked about losing the fear, right? Letting go of the fear, letting go of things that hold us back because fear has torment. And when you have Montrese and when you have God, when you have Jesus, his perfect love, it drives out fear. Love, where there is love, there is no fear. Why? Because we know our value. We know the value that God has given us. And so we want to make sure that we remember that we are valuable to God. It was his idea. It was his plan that we would be here. It is his will that you be here right now. And so today I just want to talk about you're worth the change that you need to make. A lot of times we grow up thinking that we're a certain way. So I grew up thinking that I was not a morning person because I normally slept late. Hey, Tiffany, I slept late. Any chance I got, I slept late, right? And then going through school, I was late almost every day, like literally, unless it was, especially when I went to high school, because either my parents were already going for work or I was leaving. I was a little bit wake yourself up type thing and kind of on my own going to high school. So I ended up being late, always running late. And so I just chalked it off as I'm not a morning person, right? And so sometimes we give ourselves those labels. I'm not a morning person. Or I'm a night owl, so I'm not a morning person, things like that. And so what happens, and that's just one example. So what happens is that we label ourselves these things, and then when we are trying to do something new or trying to achieve a goal, these labels stop us because perhaps the job that we want or the career that we want requires us to be at work at 6 a.m. Like my husband, he's at work at 6 a.m. today. You know, I shudder at the thought. But if this is your dream job or this is your dream career and it requires you to be there at 6 in the morning, then it requires you to now be an early bird. And a lot of times our labels that we have put on ourselves or that we have become used to stop us from growth. It stops us from executing that multi-million dollar idea, right? It stops us from exceeding or succeeding rather in a company. Hey, Kim. It stops us from succeeding in a company that maybe we just joined recently, right? And when they're saying, "Oh, contact people," and you're like, "Oh, I'm not a talker. I'm an introvert." That's a good one. I'm an introvert. You can do that because you're an extrovert. These labels confine us to a point where we can't get our breakthrough spiritually, sometime as well as naturally. And so you have to reevaluate. Okay, so maybe you don't like getting up early in the morning. However, but if your job that you want requires you to get up early, you get up early, right? Or it requires you to stay up late, you stay up late. So many things we 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 lock ourselves into these titles. We lock ourselves into these perceptions of ourselves like we cannot change, like we cannot change, and that's absolutely not true. You can change and you are worth the change. So for instance, so me, honestly, remember guys, I try to be transparent, right? I'm working on getting up early. Now mind you, I can get up early, right? That wasn't my thing. My thing was actually staying up, because the truth is, a lot of times I can wake up at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, but do I really want to stay up? And sometimes I don't go to bed until midnight. Like with me, if I go to bed at 9 o'clock, or say let's say 10, right? Even 10:30, I know I'm waking up by 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, I don't want to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I try to stay up later to maybe 12, maybe even 1 o'clock in the morning, so I can actually wake up at 6. Because if I get 4 hours of sleep, I'm good. Like literally 4 to 5 hours of sleep, and I'm off to the next thing. But because of where I am in life and what I want to achieve, I realize this staying up all night and waking up late, or waking up in the middle of the night, then going back to sleep, is not working for me. It wasn't working for me, right? Let me put on my glasses so I can see your guys' comments. So if it's not working for you, so I'm at the point now, I'm running a business, right? Like hard body. I was about to say hard body, but I did. Hard body, hardcore, less, as they say in the industry, less run. Oh, thank you, Oprah. Oprah said I look so good. I'm glowing. We're gonna talk about that glow too. Uh thank you, Oprah. I had to put on my glasses so I could see y'all comments. Um so where you are in life, you have to reevaluate, right? Is this working for me? Is going to bed at midnight, 1 in the morning, working for me when I need to be up by 5 or need to be up by 6, right? Or if if it's the reverse, whatever it is being an introvert working for me? Is being scared of social media working for my business, right? Being scared to talk to people, send a text, send an inbox, whatever it is that you're doing, is it working for you? You're worth every single change in your life that you need to make. Remember, it's personal. This is a personal change. And a lot of times we look at other people and say, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing the other. But you have to reevaluate your life, where you are right now, and your goals. What is going to help you accomplish your goal? What change do you need to make in your personal life that will affect your business or your love life? We stick to these labels so much that we lose, well, we never gain or we never receive what we're praying for, right? We never receive or achieve the goal that we're going after, because we have the goals, we write them out. We have the goals, we write them out, we do this, we do all the good stuff, we speak it, and but then when it comes time to change, it's like, oh no, I don't want to do that. Like we don't even try. So like lately I've been like, okay, I'll get up early in the morning. Specifically scheduling myself to do things earlier in the morning. Like even this broadcast, and normally my lives would be at night. And I'm like, okay, but I could come on live at 9 o'clock at night, or maybe at 10 or 10:30. And then, but that really doesn't work for me right now, because if I come on live at 10:30, that means my whole day is shifted, right? And then it means I probably won't get to bed until later. And then that means I probably won't wake up until late. So you got to change things up. Does that make sense? Um, you have to reevaluate. And then, maybe the mornings don't work for you. So then you switch it to the night. What I'm saying is, whatever change you need to make in your life, do that. Because number one is your life, right? Number two, you have goals that you want to achieve, and nobody can do it for you. People can give you advice. People can talk to you till they're blue in the face. You can attend every session, every live, every course, but if you don't change something that will line you up with the goal that you're trying to reach, you're still not going to make it. So you can have all the information in the world, but if you don't begin to implement that information, execute that information, line yourself up in a way that your life goes with what you're trying to achieve, you're always going to be stuck. And so in my new book that's coming out, Take Time to Build, that's the name of the new book. I'm going to show you how to maneuver, how to navigate, how to get your mind right to make changes in your life where you're not condemning yourself, where you're not constantly condemning yourself, right? Or feeling bad or feeling full of regret. Things of that nature. Because you're worth the change that you need to make, even with budgeting, even with, going from bad credit to good credit, going from no savings to some savings, going from reading the Bible, not reading the Bible, to reading the Bible. How whatever the change is, I just came this morning, or whenever you're watching the replay, right? To tell you you're worth the change. God put gifts and talents in you, not to tease you, but so that they can be developed and that they can be used for his glory. Don't hold back. Don't hold on to pride. Don't hold on to, well, I started this business last year. I don't want to start another one. I used to do that all the time. Well, I started this and I don't want to start that. People going to think I'm crazy. I'm doing too much. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. But the truth is, who cares? The truth is, sometimes you have to find yourself. The truth is, sometimes you don't know where you belong in business per se, right? And so you're trying to figure out what works for you. It's okay to make changes. Nobody is going to nobody's gonna, like I was about to say, nobody's gonna kill you. Nobody's gonna kill you. Nobody's gonna harm you. Nobody's gonna you know uh give me 1 second, y'all. I have a class that's on. I was trying to see if they could hear me. Nobody is going to, nobody's going to come out online with a hatchet and be like, you can't do this. The truth is, there's more people rooting for you than are against you. Do what you need to do. Make the change. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Let me know. If you're watching a replay, you can always comment, and if you're on YouTube, feel free to put a comment below. I have to get back to my class. I have to get back to my class, so this one is short and sweet, but seriously, you are worth every change that you need to make. And if you are interested in writing a book this year, message me. I am looking for 100, actually 70 now, 70 more authors, 70 more. I am publishing 100. 100. I am helping 100 men and women write and publish their book this year. So if that's you, message me. Let's chat. Let's talk about it. And I will show you how to get this done this year. Even if you've never written a book before, or if you wrote the book and you need to publish it, I can help you get that done. And so, are there any questions? I don't see any more comments. I don't know if they stopped or you guys are just quiet. So I'll wait a couple of seconds. Wait a couple of seconds to make sure you guys are good. All right, so I think you guys are good. Let me see real quick. So I think you guys are good. If you have not downloaded my free resource, bit.ly/declare the word, I'm going to put it here, it's our Courageous Confessions ebook. You can download that today. All right, y'all. So enjoy your day. Love you too, Ash. Ashtastic. Love you too. So y'all enjoy your day. This one was short and sweet, but you're worth the change. Think about it, evaluate it. Don't be hard on yourself. Evaluate the change that you need to make. See what needs to be done and work your way there. Right? It didn't take you, you're welcome, Sharkwell. It took you years to get where you are, right? Not saying it takes you years to change, but don't be hard on yourself. Love you too, Montrese. Don't be hard on yourself. Some days I get up early, some days I still sleep a little late. But I'm working on it. But I know the changes that need to be done when they need to be done, that type of thing. And love yourself through the process. Love yourself through writing the book. Love yourself through building the business, fixing the marriage, that type of thing. Listen, life is too short to be out here acting crazy. Life is too short to be out here acting like things doesn't matter, that they don't matter. They do matter, and you matter, right? You matter. You matter. Your life matters. You matter. Hey, Letitia. Download the ebook. Usually I'm on a little bit longer, but I'm technically in a class, so I'm gonna head on out. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Download the ebook, share the link with a friend, and remember, you are worth every change that you need to make. You are worth it. You're worth it. All right. Love you guys.